Rama asked, "Holy Sir, by what method is this known, and what should I know by which the knowable comes to an end?" So what's Rama asking here? He's asking about how the Lord can be realized, and also by realizing the Lord, how the unreality of the universe can be realized. And he's asking by what method this can be known. In the Asiatic traditions, there are so many methods of so-called spiritual practice, which I've suggested previously are really methods of mental, physical, emotional development. They don't have anything to do with liberation. And I think Vasistha concurs with this. Vasistha replied, "The wrong notion that this world is real has become deep-rooted on account of persistent wrong thinking. However, it can be removed that very day on which you resort to the company of holy men and to the study of the Holy Scripture." I've been a little bit ambivalent about this because it's very difficult to get the company of holy people. And with the study of the Holy Scripture, that's one thing. And it's not something you can really just pick up now and again and dip into. It does require a degree of immersion. And this is, I think, one reason why it's great that the Yoga Vasistha is so long. It is something it's good to bring in to your daily routine, and if possible to immerse yourself in it. And if there are other people doing this, other holy people if you like, then that's great. Really, it'd be great just to have an environment where it's possible to immerse yourself in this. But there are disadvantages with such environments as well, of course. Like I've said before, you can get caught up in, if you get involved in a group of people, then you get caught up in a group psychodynamic and so on. It really has to be you doing this, you taking your cue from the Scripture. And if it's great to have somebody, if you've got any questions or things you're not sure about, it's great if you can have somebody you can ask. And I think that's probably the optimum situation. You getting on with it, and maybe having somebody that you can ask questions of. So certainly, I would say resorting to the study of the Holy Scripture, immersing yourself in it as much as possible, without becoming unbalanced or unhinged, which is often a problem. Of all scriptures, this Maharamayanam is best. The Maharamayanam is this book. It's the great story of Rama. What is found here is found elsewhere. What is not found here is not found anywhere else. However, if one does not wish to study this one, if one does not wish to study this, one is welcome to study any other scripture. There's no objection to this. So the Yoga Vasistha, refreshingly, is not saying this is the only scripture. All the rest are rubbish. It's not saying that. It is pointing out that this wisdom is not uncommon and can be found elsewhere. When the wrong notion is dispelled and the truth realized, that realization so thoroughly saturates one that one thinks of it, speaks of it, rejoices in it, and teaches it to others. So there you go. It's when this truth is realized, it changes something. It changes your whole orientation, and you're basically immersed in it. Although sometimes it can be an effort to be immersed in it if you haven't quite got the strength of the realization.